This is going to be a quick video. I'm going to tell you guys how you can make $10,000 a month as a fitness coach. Very simple, okay? So the first process is you're going to want to get trainer eyes, Stripe, and then pair Affirm with Stripe. Now you might have to start an LLC for that part. That part you'll have to figure out on your own. You might have to start charging, $1,000 for a year to get your first couple testimonials. The reason that Affirm is so important, most people don't have $1,000. Most people don't have $2,000. And then you help them finance it through Affirm, and then you get the money up front, and then they get small monthly payments. And you're beating out a lot of other coaches that are charging $200-$300 a month or $2,500 for 16 weeks, so on and so forth. Like for my fitness brand, for my fitness coaching, I charge $19.99 for a year, breaks down to like $180 a month. For my business mentoring, it's $24.99, breaks down to around $230 a month, give or take, depending on what their interest is, what their credit score is, da-da-da-da-da. None of that is like crazy important right now. All you need to know is you'll get paid up front, you'll pay a fee. So $19.99 if you charge for a fitness program, which I would recommend starting at maybe $1,000. But $19.99 after Stripe and Affirm, I get hit with the fees, I make $18.78. So you can see if you sell 2 of those a week, that's really good money online. So it can become that simple. And if you hire a mentor, you get your ROI back extremely fast. So what you need to do to attract those clients is you need to become your own personal brand. And how you do that is you post reels, you post trending topics, but the most important part is posting on your stories, because people need to see you like a TV show or something that they trust. And you build credibility every single day by showing them your routine, showing them your daily habits, showing them everything that you can to, build something that makes sense to them and you, because they'll relate to you. And sometimes people aren't comfortable, like, hey, I need a fitness coach, or I need a sobriety coach, but I love that dog. So they'll be, hey, I have a pit bull too. And then that's their way to get in, right? And you need to just tell your story of who you are. Like my story online was, I used to be 100 pounds overweight, drank too much, and didn't have God in my life. So now I preach sobriety. I teach people how I lost 100 pounds as a busy parent. And I just talk about God more. I used to be way more aggressive online. I let a lot of ego and aggressiveness go because I don't feel that in my soul anymore. I really just want to be in tune with God, the spiritual world, and helping other people become better. And I dropped that a few months ago. I actually dropped it a year ago, then I brought it back, and I kept trying to force the aggressiveness, and I just didn't feel it in my soul anymore. I was like using that Marine Corps persona because I was in the Marine Corps, and none of that really matters. All you need to do is find out who you are, create your avatar, and speak to that person every day. Your people will find you. Next step is when they start adding you, you would just message them, hey, thanks for the ad. I do mindset, fitness, and nutrition coaching. I'd appreciate any referrals if you know anyone looking to level up in mindset, fitness, and nutrition. Or you're going to say looking to level up in weight loss, or whatever your brand is going to be, right? And it's that simple. That takes the pressure off you trying to sell them. And then I have screenshots that if you guys reach out, I can show you. But actually, I'm interested. And then you just go through the process. I close a lot of my sales through the DMs. I don't really do phone calls. And I'm going to do the same thing for this fitness, for the coaching coaches, right? It's going to be $24.99. You're going to be a lifetime member. You can break it down to payments. And then I'll teach you how to make $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $10,000 a month. Don't expect to get rich off first. Anyone selling you this, make $500,000 in 7 seconds, they're exaggerating, but you can make good money. I just broke it down to you. If you sell 2 plans and after Stripe fees, $18.78 times 2, that's a lot of money. And then you just go from there. You just keep building, right? Because then you get referrals from the people, and then you get more referrals, and you get more referrals, and then you become a brand. And once you become like a solidified brand across the board, you can do whatever it is you want to do with that brand. I've pivoted a few times because I was trying to figure out who I was internally, but now that I know fully what I want to do is I want to do both. I want to teach people how to make money, and I also want to teach people how to get sober and get in shape. So that's going to be my target moving forward. So if you want to get in-depth coaching from me and you want to learn how I sell 2 $19.99 packages a week and the exact way to do that and build upon that and have sales calls with me weekly. Even when I was in insurance, I was a top producer. I have screenshots of top 5 producer. I can teach you all the skills and the strategies it takes. This video isn't supposed to be fancy. This video is just to show you that it's possible, to show you my personality, and show you that for a very cheap barrier to entry, I can teach you some of this. Not everyone's going to make money in it. Anyone that tells you they're always going to make money, they're lying to you. Because I can't promise what your work ethic is. I can't promise that. But I can promise you, I can show you how I do it. I can show you how I use Facebook groups to get me clients. I can show you how I use TikTok. I can show you how I use YouTube. And I can show you how Instagram is the king. Facebook might be the king, to be honest with you. I make a lot of money off Facebook. So if you're just finding this on YouTube, click my Instagram link. Or just follow me for some motivation, man. I just tell people to live life. I preach a message of God, and I love each and every one of you. I want to see all of you win. So if you don't want to be a fitness coach, still follow me. Faith over fear, God is good.